Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by for this video. This video is a second addition to my wedding items series, and this one is just focused around like accessories and beauty essentials and just things that I will be including on the morning of my wedding and some like fun things. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first item here are my extensions. I purchased these from Bellamy. I had my hair colorist color these to color match my hair. They were a lot like lighter of a red shade than what I was expecting. They almost looked a little bit orange, and obviously my hair is a very dark, like violet-y red. So I had to get these colored, but they turned out really well. They took the color very easily, my hairstylist said, and so that turned out really nicely. And these are the 160 gram 20-inch set. They were in the color Vibrant Red. I ordered these during Valentine's Day weekend, and so the like little case and this hanger set came free, which was awesome because I was planning on ordering one of these just because it's an easy way to keep these nice. This is my first time buying Bellamy hair extensions, but so far I really like them. I did use these during my bridal shower and I got so many compliments on them, and so they are of really good quality from what I can tell so far. Next item is something that I didn't buy for the wedding, but I have become obsessed with this. It is Victoria's Secret's Tease Please lotion, and I'm not sure if they even sell this anymore. Like I said, it's body lotion and it lasts on my skin, the scent and just the moisture, for so long. So this is an amazing scent. I just, before I get into my dress, want to rub this all over and be able to smell this throughout the day. Continuing on with nice scents, I purchased a wedding day perfume, and I saw this suggested on like a blog or something, and I just thought this was a really nice idea to have like a signature scent for that day. But I thought that, you know, on our anniversaries it'd be nice to spray it and just be reminded through the scent of everything that took place that day and how beautiful and magical it all was. So I bought the Versace Bright Crystal perfume, and I got a sample of this from Von Mar and I just loved it, so I ordered it through Von Mar. I'm not sure how many Von Mars there are, like actual Von Mars. I do have one that's really close to me, but I ordered this online, and if you haven't like checked out Von Mar, it is such an amazing store. It's like a Macy's but smaller, and their customer service is just like outstanding, out of this world. And so I always try to order as much as I can through them. But this is the perfume. It's such a florally and light and springy scent. I am sensitive to scents, so I have to be careful with what I spray. The next item is something that is so special to me and dear to my heart, and it is a ring. I'm going to kind of explain the backstory of this really quick, but it is a ring that my Oma, I'm part German, and Oma means grandma in German. She passed away when I was 7, I believe, and her and I were like the best of friends. I have so many amazing memories with her, and what's interesting about this whole wedding is that I planned it on May 7th, which is her birthday. I very specifically and knowingly planned it on her birthday. So I recently found out that she gave this ring to her best friend right before she died, and she asked her best friend, and who is also her sister-in-law, to give me this ring on my wedding day. And so this is a ring that my Opa, which is grandpa or grandfather in German, gave to her, and she wore it every day. So what I find so ironic about this whole entire thing is that I had no idea that this ring existed or was coming my way. And so when I planned my wedding, I planned it without knowing anything about this. And obviously, she gave this ring to her best friend for my wedding day without knowing that I was going to plan my wedding on her birthday. And so I feel like it just goes full circle. And I just think it's so amazing what people will do for their loved ones. And I am so thankful. She thought of my wedding and she knew she wouldn't be there, but she found a way to make sure that she was there in spirit. And I cannot wait to wear this on my wedding day. I will wear this with pride, and I know she is near with me as I'm walking down the aisle. And yeah, I cannot wait to celebrate the wedding wearing this, and also her birthday in her memory. It is like gold. It's a really pretty gold with a purple stone in the center and then some stones right here. Okay, and then the next item is something that I mentioned in my bridal shower gifts that I received, and it is this little pin that my maid of honor gave to me. This was my grandma's. My grandpa gave this to her, so I will definitely probably pin this on to the inside of my dress just to be able to have this with me as well. Fortunately, this grandmother of mine is still living, then especially since my grandpa gave my grandma this and then my Opa gave my Oma that ring. I think that it will just make me feel very lucky to have on two items that were given to my grandmothers from my grandfathers, and both of them have had such a beautiful and wonderful long-lasting relationship and marriage. So I'm hoping that this will give me some luck going into my marriage. The next like beauty essential product that I'll be using on my wedding day is this Loving Tan Self Tanner, and this is my first bottle of this, and it will be my third or fourth time using this, but so far I have really liked this. I have tried like self tanners before, and I've also tried getting spray tanned, and I've never really thought that any of those looked natural, and if they did turn out to be a natural color, I always had like streaks running down everywhere. So I gave this a try. I purchased this back like in February, and I have really liked it ever since I purchased it. It is in the shade medium, which is the lightest, and this one is like the perfect shade for someone that is very light-skinned, and it is the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. And I also purchased this like mitt to protect my hand from getting too gross as I'm rubbing the product in, and it also seems to like evenly distribute the product. It does go on pretty dark so that you can see like where the product is getting rubbed in, and make sure that you're not missing any spots. Next item is a headband or a headpiece that I purchased from David's Bridal on the day that I purchased my dress, and it is super pretty. I was really excited about finding my dress, and the price I didn't really realize it was $40 at David's Bridal, and I definitely suggest like maybe checking other options such as like Charming Charlie's. I think David's Bridal really marks up a lot of their like accessories really high. So if you're in search for a headpiece like this, I'm sure you can find it somewhere else, but like I said, I was so happy that I found my dress, and that I was so overwhelmed with like happy emotions that I didn't really think about pricing on some of these items that I bought that day. But it has a ton of ribbon in the back. Then it'll just lay right across here. I am really excited to use this. Next, I will be bringing this with me, and this one of my bridesmaids bought for me during my bachelorette weekend, and I will be drinking using this the night of the rehearsal dinner, which is tomorrow. So I unfortunately did not use it during the bachelor weekend, and it says Miss to Mrs. And then I have here two sunglasses that I purchased from David's Bridal on the day of finding my wedding dress as well. These were $13 each. Again, I think they're a little bit overpriced, but can't really do much about that now. So this one says bride, this one says groom. I'm assuming that we'll probably just wear these like the night of the wedding, maybe after the reception. I know we're going out after that, so it'd be fun to get some silly pictures wearing these. So I wish that I had my veil here to show, but I'm picking that up this afternoon. It is getting steamed along with my dress, so unfortunately I won't be able to show that right now. And of course I cannot wait to share my dress with you. I will probably do an after the wedding video of some kind, maybe sharing my experiences or answering questions that you guys might have. I will definitely be showing off my dress then. I won't have to hide it from Matt, so I will be able to show it, and I cannot wait. It is perfectly me. It's very unique, and it's something that I've never seen a bride wear, which I think is what attracted me to it. I really like things that are different and unique from the ordinary, but definitely stay tuned for that. This next item is something that I will not be using, unfortunately, but it is gorgeous. But it is a garter set. So here is the main part, and as you can see, there are really, really pretty like gemstones. So it's super sparkly, and I opted to have it on this ivory colored lace band. It also came with like a garter to toss, and I opted for the blue bow just to have the something blue covered. Like, something about it I just didn't exactly love. And when you see my dress, you will see that there are so many embellishments and so much beadwork that I thought that that might be a little bit too much. I know it won't be seen because it will be under my dress, but I did order another set, and here is that. Both of these sets came from Etsy, and this came with like some fashion tape. I'm not really sure how this is used, but I'm sure somebody on Saturday will let me know how to use this and incorporate it with the garter. And it also came with some white rose petals, which is a really pretty touch, but this one I'm just really, really happy with. And this one is like a lot more lacy. It's different and unique. It still has some rhinestones, which gives it like a pop of sparkle, which I really like, but I just think this one is very feminine and very romantic compared to the other one. The other one was just a little bit too much, which doesn't make sense. It won't make sense once you see the dress. The dress is way too much for most people, but for me it's perfect. But that garter, because it is really beautiful, but this one is just more of the style that I think I was looking for. And then here is the one that will be tossed, and it's just like a much smaller version. Both of these came from Etsy, 2 different sellers, and I'm not really sure what to do with this one since it won't be getting used, but I mean, I can figure something out. The design is really pretty, so I can always like put it in front of a picture frame. So unfortunately, I cannot share with you my wedding dress at the moment, but I do have the dress that I will be wearing for the rehearsal, and so I can definitely share this one. And it is a long like maxi dress, and I purchased this from Deb's online store. I just think this is really, really pretty. It's got a super like high neckline, and then this is all a sheer lace. And then once we get into this section, there is a white material that covers you, and then that material underneath the lace goes until like mid to lower calf, and then it becomes the sheer lace again. There are 2 long slits on each side of the leg. And yeah, I think it's really, really pretty. It's very comfortable. I was really torn with the wedding dresses. I originally thought that I wanted something like super lacy, and I did not get that at all. So I was really happy when I could find something similar to what I had pictured for my wedding dress originally, and that I'll be able to wear for the rehearsal tomorrow night. And then here is my sister's dress. She is a bridesmaid, and I have her dress here, and we are just all obsessed with these dresses, so I wanted to talk about them. And I'll insert a picture of her wearing this dress so you can see it like actually on. dresses did cause some concern at first. So really quick, the backstory on these is that I saw these in another YouTuber's wedding. These were her bridesmaids dresses, and I fell in love, and everything about these dresses was something that I wanted my bridesmaids and my maid of honor to be able to wear. So her bridesmaids, her bridal party, rented these from the site Rent the Runway. Before finding that out from her, I had never heard of the site before, and I was really nervous to use this site. She had no problems, but of course that doesn't mean that the next person won't have any problems as well. Pretty much what it is a rental service for formal wear, and you can either select a 4-day rental period or an 8-day rental period, and obviously the price changes depending on that. What you get with your rental is one dress in 2 different sizes, and you either can order a size up from your normal size or a size down from your normal size. So it's kind of to ensure that one of the dresses will fit, but it is still a gamble. And so we didn't receive these dresses until Monday of this week. So on May 2nd we received these. May 7th is the wedding. So we were really counting that these dresses would arrive on time and would fit and wouldn't get lost in the shipping process. We just had to like hold our breath and cross our fingers for a lot of areas with this dress, but since I had my heart set on getting these dresses, my bridesmaids were able to put their fears and their worries aside, or at least not mention them to me too much, and we got these, and luckily they fit everyone. I only have 3 bridesmaids and 1 maid of honors, so they all fit, and they all are gonna look so beautiful on Saturday wearing these. They are so gorgeous. They are a rose gold sequiny color, but yeah, renting these is much more cost effective than buying them. So far we've had really good experience with the company. Like I said, it was a huge gamble, but so far everything's worked out well. The maid of honor did get a dress that is slightly different. It's the same color and it's made by the same designer. Neckline on the maid of honor dress goes up really high, and then the back dips down really low. So it's equally as beautiful, it's just a little bit different. But that about does it for my beauty essentials. I really do wish that I had my veil and my dress to be able to share with you. You will see that definitely in another video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate all of the love and support that I have gotten. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I love responding to you guys and interacting with you guys and getting into actual like conversations with you. Check out my description box for all of my upcoming videos. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.